Welcome back, everyone, to episode 40 on Saxlingham. We are through, finally, to March. So, what have we been doing? Well, we've been feeding the animals. We have been mucking the animals out. In fact, we're going to take this back to the manure pad. We've had births. We've had our grant application denied. How very rude. And yeah, we've just been ticking over, really. Nothing overly strenuous. So there we go. We are not far off emptying the pit over in the distance with the conveyor poking out of it. So we will need to move that up to the clamp up here at some point. But everybody is fed. Everybody has got water. So we can grab a relatively powerful tractor, or should I say a reasonably powered tractor, or a drill, and we can put our grass into field 17. So let's go. Have we got a weight on the front of that? Yes, we have. Right, in we go. Let's unpark you. We'll get this repaired. Oh dear. We'll grab a drill, whichever is a drill. I can never tell the difference of the drills. And then what we'll do is we'll fill it with grass seed or just seed. Don't need any fert. And we'll get to drilling. So, solid fert put into our sulky spreader. Everything has been repaired and we've put in a bit of seed. For the life of me, I don't think we're going to need that much. This has been filled up twice, I think, off my head. And if we take it, ooh, contracts are appearing. I don't think we're getting the damage from the wild boars. That's good. That's not a bad thing. This is working. It's yeah. I like it. It's kind of. I know I moaned about it in the last episode, but if it is as easy as that, then fair enough. Even I can manage to work that out and keep that topped up. I guess, I don't know whether with time we'll see that we need more. I don't know. It just seems, I don't know, a bit too easy maybe, but I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. Right. So let's have a think on how we want to tackle this. We can lose the beacons. We can unfold the drill. Now, I'm thinking two, maybe 3 headlands. And then this is just so stupid. How should we do the field? Like we've done every other single field on this save. Headlands first, and then the up and down rows. So I have just clocked that we were having tram lines in. Now that's from the previous owner of the field, which is interesting. Because, yeah, I guess it needs to know when you're doing sewing contracts or whatever, but yeah, so we may have some tram lines on a headland, but what I'm hoping is that we can, one, I've spotted it soon enough, so we might only have a strip, but we might be able to come in then with the Breedo pack stuff and potentially overseed it? I don't know. Now I'm not seeing anything. Normally you would see the line, wouldn't you? Maybe I have caught it in time. Maybe. Maybe it would be this point we would see it. But yeah. Glad I spotted that in time. I looked up to the left and I'm like, I don't want tram lines. I don't want tram lines. Tram lines defined is bad for grass. We've got the gulls back. That mod actually released this week, and it'll be last week for you. I still can never quite get my head around that, but yeah, you get what I mean. The man's a wizard, you know, the Wizard of Oz. The wizard that is Oz. He's such a clever chap. Not wanting to, you know, make his head too big, but he is very clever. So, what a week, people. What a week. It's Friday afternoon. It's been a very unproductive week. It's not, actually. So for me, I got one video edited. Hopefully I shall get to do another one at some point, because I've got 38, which took like months to make. Episode 38, that is. I've got 39 done and finished recording. Just need to sit and edit it. And we're making this one. I was off, by the way. I was off on Tuesday. I think I said that in the video. Episode 39, I think. Yes, IT issues at work have meant it's been very unproductive, and I had to go into the office on Thursday. If you're on Discord, you'll have seen me whinging about that and saying how it should be banned. But yes, our laptops needed to be on the network for a period of time, so yeah, we were all asked to go in, which of course we obliged. But yeah, it is what it is. Can it be helped? But other than that, yeah, it's been steady. From a fields point of view, let's just have a quick look. We're pretty good. We're not cutting the grass in until July. Now, I'm hoping, yeah, we should have enough hay. The meadow is starting to come back in now in majority of the fields, so yeah, we should be good. And what I might do is, in the field where we've only got 7 or 8 cows, I may well move some round, and I'll be right back with you. My sincerest apologies for the rather abrupt ending to that clip. Yeah, it was, my phone was ringing. Yes, it was the school. My youngest daughter is not feeling very good, so yes, had to deal with that, obviously, as a priority. So yes, I think what we might do is distribute some of the coos, because if we take a quick look, of course it's going to save. I can't remember the exact numbers, but we've got like 7 there. Quite a few in there, so they could put the 7 could move into there. We could put some of the ones from the cow barn that they just demolished the meadow, and we need to get rid of some bulls. Yeah, we can move some of those out as well. Yeah, we've got a load of bulls to get rid of. I've sort of neglected that a bit, really, but just make me laugh how it can't put a nice smooth curve in there. So I think, yeah, we'll do that, because it's worthwhile just sort of spreading the herd around. We still get the milk, so that's not a problem. But yeah, that could be a job for once we've drilled our new field of grass, I think. But yeah, let's get that spun round, lower that down, make sure we catch everything. This is the only thing with not putting in dirt, is that you don't really get too much colour differentiation. Can you see? So I have to keep sort of flicking back up to our little online map to see if we've missed any bits, because we don't want any patches in the grass, do we? That would just be incredibly unprofessional. Well, we're probably about 2/3 of the way through the field now, and we're going great guns. We're going great guns, people. We could do with... What I'm thinking is we will put this on a worker for the rolling. Then we can grab the animal trailer. we might... Just trying to think. We might just sell the bulls that we're going to sell directly from the farm and take the hit on the transport fees, so we can then focus on moving the cows around between the pastures. I think is going to be the most efficient way to do things. Yeah, that'll work. That's what we're going to do. We'll take that little transport fee hit. It's not going to be horrendous. And then that'll free up, one, it'll free up some space, bring a bit of cash in, and two, we can just crack on and move as many animals as we want between the pastures. I'm not going to go mad. We'll just try and maybe move some of the... I don't think it really matters. Maybe the younger stock? Don't know. I don't know. Younger stock might be a better idea, because at least then they won't eat as much, and we won't have to top up the pastures as much with EMR as a bit of a substitute. Yeah, I think that is going to be the plan. So what I'll do is I'm going to finish up here. I mean, it's not going to take us much longer to do. We've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 passes left after this one. So it won't take long. And then I'll set a roller off. I'll set a worker rolling, and then we can start to do a bit of herd work. I absolutely did not forget where I'd put the cattle trailer. Honest. We could probably take the cover off it because it's nice weather. We'll let the cows have some free air conditioning. How are we doing for food? Not too bad at all. Not too shabby. They're okay. They're okay. Chickens are okay. I have been buying wheat in, but that's okay as well. Super. So it's just this one. I did check there are no bulls in the new barn. So if we go to here and here, you are pretty sure you're being treated, but we'll just check. And then we want the bulls. So we need to be in this one, that one, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Don't know I'm counting because it doesn't matter, because we are selling them straight off the farm. This will help a lot with food consumption. You're good to stay. I think it's just you lot. There we go. And sell selected. 21 animals for 21 grand. Lovely jubbly. Right. So what we can do now is find our tracker, mind our eyes on our bale spike. And we will, yeah, we'll take a load down with us, and then we can move the, how you call them, Herefords then, the Highlands out when we've unloaded these. Are we not in the trigger? There we go. Right, we won't move. You are you expecting? No, you're probably a little bit old. But you're still producing milk, so you're good. Expected December, so yeah, you lot can go out. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Move selected. Yes, please. Fantastic. Lovely. Crammed in like sardines. Oh dear. It's been one of those weeks, people. Probably should not be driving at 30 miles an hour with a precious herd in the... Is it this one? No, it's not. It's to the one. let's take the scenic route, shall we? I will take the opportunity as well to check on our production. There we go, let's just slow it down a touch. As we crawl through the forest. There we go, up the smoothed out bit, there we are. Have a look to see if there's anything spawned. Oh, marvellous, what's that? One pallet of beetroot, or tinned beetroot, canned beetroot, and 2 of garlic, so that's good. Right, let's now get to these. We shall spin round because it's just easier. Even for me, mind the quad, because that would probably write it off. Yeah. Right, let's get route. Not sure quite how many we're going to put in, but it will, they balance the food out just a bit. More. There we go. Right. Have we rolled out of the trigger? Yes, we have. There we go. Let's try it again. Right, so select or move to husbandry. No. Select none. Select all. Move to husbandry. What? Why? Oh, move selected. Stupid boy. Yes. Oh dear. Come on, brain. Right, so now we need you lot out of there. Move selected. There we go. Blinking noob. Right, so what I'll do, a bit further forward, there we go, right. We'll get these dropped off. There we go. And then I'll have a count how many, well, I won't have a count, I will see how many are in the cow barn. And then we'll move maybe a third of them out. Just so that, like I said before, it balances the old, where do we need to go? Think, man, think. We're not going that way. We're going this way. Sorry, coos. Poor things, they're going to have PTSD after this ride. I think we are going to do one more load. Yes, one more load. Why I sort of second guess myself when I've decided I'm doing one more load. And then we are going to grab the quad bike and the trailer. Come on, why? There we go. And we are going to sell the garlic and the beetroot. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move selected. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, we're going to sell the garlic and the beetroot because they are at a good price. So, I'm not going the wrong way. I'm cutting through. Hello, dear. You've not been savaged by wild boar, then. And then... it's... This red tape malarkey and the no mow, I was going to say no mow May, but it's no mow till July. Excuse me. Kind of restricts. I thought we got cows escaping into another field, but it's the other pasture. Kind of restricts what we can do, in the sense that now we would be into grass work, all that good stuff. But of course we can't do that because we've opted in for that scheme. So Other than, let's just concentrate on this. So move selected, yes. So there are 41 in there, and I think there was 50 something now in the other one. So that's good. A reasonable balance, and it's not taken massively long to actually get that done. So we can shut the gate and then park up the trailer. Now, yeah, so, and I'm not knocking it because I love it, and the fact that it gets you thinking about when you can do things, when you can't do things, opting in for certain things, because we didn't have to opt in for it. It was a decision that was made by the farm. But the decision could be to rebuild that garage if we carry on going straight into the pillar. But yeah, it just means that we need to have a little think about what other things we can be doing. And let's leave that there. We will grab the... Oh, they ain't going to fit on there. The more I look at this trailer, the more I think, why did I bother? Anyway, right. So yeah, we need to think about what to do. Because advancing through another March, April, May, June, July, 5 months just seems extreme. But we'll see. Right, I think we're going to be better off. Let's have a look, shall we? Now, yes, we are going to be picking these up by hand. Oh, we might be alright. Oh. Lovely. Perfecto. Then you on the top. So. And then you on the top. Like, no. Like so. And then we'll just shift you. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Get that. Strap them down. And we're off to the farmer's market. So yeah, I mean, there's obviously going to be contracts we can do. There's... we're going to need to look after the animals. You can't really, with the animals, you can't do an episode on just feeding animals. Well, you could, I suppose. But you need to have a think. Need to have a bit of a think. I mean, we could potentially... Let's have a quick look at... we want nitrogen. Doop 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 doo. We could go over the new grass field, and we could rebuy the soil samples for 11 because they're going a bit dark. Buy that again. I mean, what's it like for pH? Nitrogen doesn't seem too shabby. So I'm thinking we maybe reapply. We'll get the old sort of dribble extension for the Vredo. Get that on there. Possibly do that as well. The rolling is going great guns. So I think that we have got stuff to do. Oh, she's raining. She's raining. Other than that, yeah, it's going to be a sort of contracting, prepping our grass as much as we can kind of few months, I think. But we'll see. We'll wing it, as we always do. Now, they must have been from when we had the issue before with the bales. So we will grab those. Now, I always struggle here. Saxlingham products, farmer's market. So I'm guessing, can we roll these in here? Let's see how we get on. I'm assuming this is going to be just bales. Oh, no. 3,900, so 4,000 and 4,400. Not bad. Now, what we are going to do is, because they're ours and we made them, we're going to rescue the the abandoned bales. I'm hoping that can we get round there just enough to grab that bale? Please, Bobson Briscoe. Ha, we can. Good. I'll show you this. It's just one of them sort of random things again, isn't it? That happens. No more. Right. So if we go like that, there we go. Get you. No idea what the price of silage is like at the moment. Nice. 13.50 a bale. Not bad. Better than a kick in the whatsits. And I say about it's going to take a while to get through. There's not much to do. We are already at nearly 5:30 because we've stuck to the ×5 time. So, you know, it might not be that bad. We might be able to make do with having to skip through time and do the odd job as and when it appears. I thought, while we've got the old quad bike out, we'll get the majority of our eggs sold, or shall I say the 2 full pallets. And the weather, I know we're into March and we're still in March at time of recording, and I think it was Wednesday in the week we went through every single season in one afternoon. It was cold, but it was sunny, and then there was sleet and rain, and oh my word, it was hilarious. You know, sort of within 10 minutes of each sort of spell, it was completely different. So another 2,400, not bad. Nearly back up around the 150 mark. So we'll keep plodding on. I think March 2 we will sort all the animals out, and like I said, potentially apply some slurry to field 17, because we should have, this is going to be dangerous, slurry 49,000 litres, so that'll go a reasonable way, hopefully. And if we need to buy it, I think I was working out before, it's about 580 quid per fill up of slurry, so that's not too bad at all. And yeah, I think that'll be a decent little job to get done. Oh, I forget we're paying wages. Should be free labour. Not really. I don't mind paying them. They're doing a good job, does the old in-game workers. Whoa. Right. So yeah, I'm going to see you most likely in March 2, where we can at least we'll have the rolling done, we'll get all the animals fed, and then go from there and maybe throw some slurry down on our brand new field. But thank you all very, very much for watching. Less than ideal conditions today, but we've managed anyway. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.